Good evening, or morning, or afternoon, or whatever time of the day may be for you, everybody. And welcome back. Well, I mean, this isn't Ratchet Clank here on the left, but we will be resuming Ratchet Clank momentarily. But first of all, again, welcome everybody. As a reminder, for those who were not here yesterday, I am now doing streaming for games without a model. And then everything else will be with a model. I still have all of my windows open and all that stuff. And again, we're also doing this on OBS instead of Streamlabs, because OBS takes up less, it takes up less, what's the name of it? Less power, less energy, less CPU, less memory, or whatever you want to call it, than Streamlabs OBS. So that is more convenient. The only thing that I've really lost in the process of switching to OBS is that I no longer get a little notification here at like the bottom left or anywhere on the screen telling me, hey, you got a new follower, hey, you got a new thing, hey, how are you? No, I don't get any of that anymore, but that's okay. It is a fine enough sacrifice. And also, yesterday I did a lot of tweaking and messing around with PCSX2 to see if I could improve the performance of the stream, because I was getting some pretty bad like slowdown in a lot of areas of the game. So it is entirely possible that I may have messed up something else in the process. I hope not. I really hope not. But nonetheless, let me check chat real quick. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so chat is working. I'm only testing the Twitch. I'm actually going to keep the Twitch chat specifically open this time instead of the Restream chat, because, you know, just in case somebody on Twitch, I mean, like more like a bot specifically, feels like coming in and being weird and nasty, I can tackle that. I think Restream doesn't actually show them that much, but at least as long as I have the Restream bot, anybody chatting on YouTube will be able to communicate here as well, so that will be fine. Excellent. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the main screen, which, oh my god, it's empty. Now hold on, it's okay. I just have to unpause it and it should resume. Okay. There it is. Perfect. So now I'm going to minimize that. I'm gonna make the chat window bigger for myself. And yes. Okay. Well, actually, instead of making the chat window bigger, I'm going to make it smaller so I can fit it over here in the corner, and I can keep an eye on it in case anybody says anything. Alright, cool, great, awesome. Let's go ahead and get started. I just paused the no, hold on. I did not mean to pause you. I didn't even know there was a pause button for this on the keyboard. Hey Brian, how are you? Welcome to the stream. We literally just started. You haven't missed anything. So let's go ahead and let's do this. As you may recall, yesterday when we got to this planet here, Eudora, it was chugging. I mean, this shit was slow. It was having some major slowdown. So hopefully with the adjustments that I've made today, it will look and perform. Well, it won't look better, but it'll hopefully perform better. We might still get a little bit of slowdown, but it shouldn't be as bad as yesterday. Ideally, it won't be as bad as yesterday. If it is, well, damn it, I wasted my freaking time. Okay. Well, actually, that's still pretty... I mean, that's still definitely some slowdown. Okay, it's important to keep in mind also that yesterday I did the testing without doing the streaming and the live chat and all that stuff. But let me let me see if I can do something here real quick. Alright, just give me 1 second. Let's see. There are thankfully some like adjustments that you can make here. I don't want to make this any faster than that, but I guess we can try it. Let's do aggressive, and then we're gonna do this. Apply that, put that on, resume. Okay, so let's see if that improved anything. I mean, it makes the thing run faster, but Interesting. So the side effect is that it actually makes the... when the game would slow down, it makes the frame rate go down, but it doesn't actually make the game slow down. Sure, I guess we can try that for a bit. If it starts looking weird, then I'll go ahead and change it back. But for now, I think this will operate well enough. If not, we'll go back to the previous setting I was using, which did help with a little bit with the slowdown. But again, important to keep in mind that all the testing I did yesterday was without the using all of the live streaming setup. Obviously, that takes up computer power. I don't know how much, but I guess enough to make an impact. Okay. Here's a butterfly. Aren't butterflies nice? Okay. I also did a bunch of testing with some of the other emulators, like Dolphin. I tried to mostly I've been trying to increase the rendering resolution for them, because previously I was just using native resolution for pretty much all of the emulators. But I realized that double resolution does not take up nearly as much computer power as I thought it did. And double resolution looks about as good as an HD remake or remaster of a game would look. So I think that's a-okay. Anyways, I don't think I can break any of this stuff. If I notice any graphical glitches, I'll go ahead and switch back to the other one, and we'll just have to deal with the slowdown. I'll also again point out that my computer is not the most powerful computer in the market. I have like a medium range computer. It is not custom built. It is a pre-built computer, and for my purposes that's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, it looks good over here. That's great. Yes. I did also try to test the Ratchet Clank HD remaster on the PS3 emulator, and that one did not run well. There was some major noticeable slowdown happening on that one, so I'll have to What are you? Jesus Christ! This is... Maybe I should just do this with a D-pad. Yeah, with a D-pad it'll be a little bit easier to control. Okay. Yeah, so you can see here there would be some slowdown right here, but it's just the frame rate is dropping. That's better than the alternative. So I'll go ahead and take that.
You sure showed him.
I love this cutscene so much.
Is your current occupation leaving a rotten taste in your mouth? Then you need to know about BTS, Blog Tactical Research Station. Hi, I'm Supreme Executive Chairman.
I really wish they put subtitles on these cutscenes. It's kind of hard to understand some of these characters.
Exciting career. Grind boot tester, warhead assembly technician, mutant animal husbandry, robot repairman, suck cannon test dummy, and administrative assistant. So call BTS. Build our weapons while you build your future.
I'm calling BTS today.
Now we're talking. Did you see all the cool gadgets they're making? Let's go get some.
No, we must continue our search for Captain Quark.
I mean...
You're absolutely right.
I am?
Sure. We need to find Quark. Although when we find him, wouldn't it be nice to be able to tell him where Chairman Drek is?
I suppose.
Well, we go to the space station and talk to the scientists. They work for Drek, so they're bound to know where he is.
Maybe.
I'm unsure about your logic.
You think too much. Come on, let's go.
I also must point out that this cutscene was obviously made before the popular K-pop star band BTS was around. So no, that is not... BTS in here is not a reference to BTS the band. It's just what they wanted to call their facility. If it is a reference to something, I don't know what. But probably not. Nothing K-pop related, I would imagine. Alright. Anyways, I haven't checked if we got any new weapons in the thing today. Let's see. Okay, we do in fact have a new weapon. The Glove of Doom. This is actually a pretty efficient weapon that I don't use that much. But yeah, we're not gonna buy it just yet. I don't need it right now. I will eventually, but not at this precise moment. Okay. We could actually go to the right, but I won't, because there's something else that I'd like to do here. So I'll show you guys why we're not going to the right first. In due time. Okay. Anyways, there is also a skill point that we can get like right now, and this might even help with the frame rate a little bit. So let's go ahead and take care of this. So we just have to blow up a couple of ships. Enough for the game to say that's enough. Eventually it'll say that's enough. Alright, hold on, you not going anywhere. Property damage. My favorite thing to do in the Ratchet Clank games. That's too far away. And eventually, hey you! There we go. We got a skill point. Usually, if you see flying ships or anything like that in one of the levels, just blow them up. You will most likely get a skill point for it. I don't know why they're so obsessed with airborne destruction over at Insomniac Games, but they really like doing that. Okay. Anyways, I'm fine with Ratchet & Clank not really working that well on RPCS3 because, to be perfectly honest, it makes sense that RPCS3 would put focus on games that are PlayStation 3 exclusives rather than PS2 remasters. That should be the focus of PCSX2. So, you know, it makes sense that the remasters of games on RPCS3 don't run as well as, you know, like the games that are actually meant to be on PS3. I mean, it would be nice if they did run well, but if they don't, which for me at least they did not, it is not the end of the world. It's fine. Okay. Anyways. So I did fix something that was kind of messing around with me on RPCS3. It was having some really weird glitches where like lighting effects were being really strange. They were just not rendering properly, and it looked like they kind of looked like corruption particles. And that was not ideal. But I have since fixed that, so now there was a particular game that I wanted to test out, Folklore. It was having those weird particles. I fixed the particles, so now I can test that out later a little bit more thoroughly. That will be quite nice. Okay. I mean, I could just wrench that guy. Yeah, I feel like if I'm close enough to an enemy, it's better to just wrench them than to use the blaster. Especially because of the lack of strafing, it's kind of hard to maneuver around them. But again, it's not the end of the world. I just, you know. Okay, by the way, in order to quickly switch weapons to the previous one you were using, you just double tap triangle. That's how you do that. I do make quite heavy use of that. Okay. Actually, I might as well go ahead and just leave the ammo crates unbroken, because if we don't need ammo for anything, then there's no point in really using them. Okay. Let's see. Now I expect we'll be able to get to around 3 or 4 levels today. It's not seems like about the usual that we'll do per stream. Actually, does a single bomb take care of this, guys? It does. A single bomb takes care of those enemies. Hey, good morning, Sheppy Sheps. How are you today? Hope you are doing fine. Hey. You. Okay. We started about 20-ish, less than that, minutes ago. So we should be okay. I did a little bit of testing, and unfortunately the speed that I was getting yesterday was better than the speed that I'm getting today on my tests on PCSX2, but unfortunately, that is because yesterday I was doing some testing without like the streaming setup, without my model on, because I do have my model on right now, as I did yesterday. You know, so that was without VTube Studio running in the background. That was without OBS running in the background. So, you know, understandably, with more stuff running, the emulator will run a little bit slower, but that is okay. That is because we managed to do a little bit more testing here, and the game is running okay now. You see, where in the parts where it would slow down, the frame rate drops down, but it doesn't like slow the game now. It's just I would prefer the.
You can view a map of the world by pressing the select button or depressing the right button.
Thank you, Autodesk lady, helped us there, whatever. I prefer the frame rate to drop as opposed to the game in general to slow down. That's not ideal. Anyways, that's what the map looks like. I mean, it's kind of useful, I guess. It shows you what any areas in gray you haven't visited yet, any areas in yellow you have. Now, personally, I've never really gotten lost in a Ratchet and Clank game. The level design is pretty efficient at letting you know where to go. But if you do eventually get lost for one reason or another, or you just want to know which areas you haven't visited yet, this is the way to do it. Okay. Let's see. Alright, let's see. I think there's another one over here. Yeah, the bombs are actually pretty efficient against these guys. Some enemies literally just take one shot to kill, and that is pretty effective. Okay. Actually, I think there is a the enemies might have like a little bit of invincibility. Well, not really invincibility frames, it's just more like if you shoot them once with the blaster and then you wait a little bit until like their damage animation is done, you can do more damage than if you shoot them all at once. But then again, that takes more time. That gives them time to attack you back, and you don't really want to do that. And it's not like there's it's not like there isn't an abundance of ammo in this game, so it's not really a concern for me. Okay. Anyways, let's see. Hopefully you guys are doing okay this morning. If you are at work, well, I hope you are. I hope it's not too stressful today. I mean, if you're watching this while at work, I hope you're able to actually, you know, what I'm trying to say? Hold on. I hope work is not so stressful today that you can't watch this, but if it does become stressful, please focus on your job. It is obviously more important than the video game stream. Oh, by the way, I did finally figure out how to activate incognito mode on Opera. So now we can explore Google Maps again without me worrying about any sensitive geolocation information being shown, because that was a little bit of a concern for me yesterday. It's actually very easy. There is a menu option in Opera, and the thing is that it's not called incognito, it's called new private window. I was specifically looking for the word incognito, and that's why I couldn't find it, but there it is. That's what I was doing wrong. I just wasn't using the right menu item. Okay. Oh, there we go. I think the early parts. I didn't really pay much attention to this when I was playing the game all those years ago, or you know, in any of the subsequent playthroughs I've done since. But I think the game does introduce the you know, the first couple of levels of Ratchet and Clank have enemies that have to get close to you in order to attack them, whereas the later parts of the games will have enemies that can shoot back at you. So You know, that is a way in which the difficulty spikes. It's not so much by giving the enemies more HP, though they do kind of do that sometimes. But it's mostly by making the enemies, you know, by giving you an easy approach to, you know, attacking the enemies from a distance. You know, that's kind of the whole point of a third-person shooter with platforming mechanics, regardless. Again, I just never really noticed that. Because I wasn't paying attention before, but now I'm paying a little bit more attention, because now I'm a little bit more well-versed in game design and all that stuff. Now, I can't help but notice that this planet in particular chucks a lot. Is it because of all those ships? I mean, Metropolis had that too, but Metropolis wasn't as bad as this. And again, when you actually go into first person, the game doesn't slow down as much. I don't know why that is. Obviously, I'm not an expert on how they program this game. I'm sure they have their methods though. Okay. Well, that took care of them. Okay. Let's see. I will be getting back to backloggery eventually. I know that was kind of like a weekly tradition for a while. We were just doing at least one backloggery stream. But I mean, I'm kind of excited about you know, getting back into actual gaming streams now with the new setup. It's really not much of a, you know, most people would probably consider my quote-unquote new setup a downgrade from my previous setup, but I personally consider it an upgrade, and that's really all I need. Okay, can I get cheeky here and like, I don't know. Okay, I guess that's probably a side effect of the rendering method that we're using right now. Well, that was destruction. Okay. We do now have, like, we're about to have like 14,000 bolts. Yep, there it is. You can get bolts quite quickly in this game, I never realized that. Well, at least compared to what you need to spend in order to progress. Anyway, this is the suck cannon.
Suck cannon can vacuum up multiple enemies, then
I love
fire
that
them
name.
out as high-caliber missiles. Caution, enemies must be small enough to fit inside the barrel.
But yes, you can now suck enemies. You know they had a fun time naming this particular weapon. Okay, but this is... Every once in a while in a Ratchet Clank game, you just get a free weapon. This is one such occasion. You're able to suck enemies, like this guy. See? There you go. And you have a maximum capacity of enemies that you can suck, and unfortunately... you are not able to keep sucking after you've already done all this. So you have to suck as many enemies as you can in one go. Or whatever you're trying to suck. And, ow. Yeah, once you let go of the button and once you're not sucking anymore, you will be forced to shoot out all of the things that you sucked. I am being intentional with my words here. Because you know that's what they wanted you to do. Okay. There we go. You can also suck up crates, actually. I don't see any crates that I can try that on, but ideally you could. Anyways, I'm sure there's something I'm missing over here. Yeah, there it is. It's surprisingly inside and also out of sight. But, whatever. I am getting a phone call right now, but that's not a number I recognize, so that's okay. If we do get the usual phone call that I always get, I will go ahead and answer that. Otherwise, we are fine. Let me actually go ahead and just cancel so we're looking at me. Okay. That gun sure knows how to suck. Yeah, it sucks a lot. Like, not bad suck though, it's like a good suck. It's the suck you like. I'm having too much fun with it. Okay, I think we're done here. pretty sure there's nothing else I need to collect in this particular area. I mean, I might be wrong about that, but let's see. Let me see. Yeah, there was only one gold bolt here. No more missions. Okay. Block Station, Nebula G34. That is where we are going next. That is where they were testing the suck cannon on not on enemies or robots, but like actual people. So you know they really like to suck over there. Eventually, this joke is gonna get old. Eventually, not today. Okay. Anyways, not every level in this game is a planet. Some levels are like space stations. Which is kind of neat that they... You know, they probably could have just stuck with planets, but they were like, wait a minute. We can do more than just planets. Okay. Let's see. I do believe in this particular level is where we're gonna see the first boss fight of the game. There's not that many boss fights in this game, actually, in Ratchet Clank 1. But there are some, and we will encounter one of them. But there's actually a couple of interesting things that happen in this particular level. Let's see. Now, I guess we can buy one of the weapons, but I believe there is a new weapon that we also get introduced to in this level. The, yes.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
The Taunter. It actually is a non-aggressive weapon, but it's pretty cheap, so I'm going to go ahead and get it. It's a bit situational, but it taunts. That's what the Taunter does, it taunts. It also has infinite ammo, so don't worry about that. There are very specific uses for that weapon, so we will approach them as we do. Okay.
This shuttle has an autopilot which will take you to a decommissioned Larg warship. Our scanners indicate that there may be useful technology on board.
I mean, if there wasn't anything useful over there, why would we go? Then again, that sewer area in the first level in what's the name of that planet? Okay, whatever. The first like non-tutorial level, that didn't really have anything. But we still went there anyways. So, I guess every once in a while you just kind of explore an area for the heck of it. I'm not sure why, but that always happens. Something explodes every time you come in here. So, I guess, you know. Okay. So there's a different kind of enemy, because it's actually got a much more ranged weapon. But that's okay, we can handle that, no problem. Okay. Let's see. Well, these guys are gonna be much easier to take care of with this. Let's see something here. You can attract enemies if you want. Okay. That's convenient. So I did also... What other games have I been trying out lately? Yesterday I tried a little bit of Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time on GameCube. Specifically Dolphin. But yeah, this is what it does. It just attracts enemies. But yeah, I tried a little bit of The Sands of Time yesterday. I've always played that game, but I never finished it. Like, cause I technically never owned it up until I got the Prince of Persia trilogy on PS3, and I haven't even played that yet. So it's just kind of whatever. But I do know that that game is getting a remake, like a remaster sort of thing. So that's interesting. Let's see. Actually, this might be a good place to use the Taunter. I mean, I guess we can just aim as well. Alright. But yeah, I've never really played that much of Prince of Persia, even though I've always kind of wanted to. It seems like a series that I would enjoy. There's a lot of platforming and action and just, you know, just general storytelling and stuff. Obviously, I don't support Ubisoft anymore. But, whatever. I already kind of got some of the games, so I might as well do something with them. Okay. Now, do we want to press the big red shiny button? You know they did that intentionally. They should have made the text red too, just to really sell that point across. And now the spaceship is blowing up because of course there's a self-destruct button. There's always a self-destruct button.
Vessel annihilation sequence initiated. Please remove all personal belongings.
Ow.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. This vessel will self-destruct. In a matter of seconds.
Well,
Please evacuate.
I mean, I already escaped. You can stop talking now, Mr. Warning Man. I feel like the music could have been timed a little bit better. Alright. I feel like I should have got a skill point for that, but I guess not.
Blackwater City. We've just learned that Captain Quark will be presenting the grand prize at the Intergalactic Hoverboard Championship, which will be held here over the next few days. In related news, this planet has recently been suffering from an infestation of strange amoeboid creatures. The city's administration has assured this reporter that every step has been taken to eradicate these nuisances.
You know, just like the pandemic.
Channel 2 News.
Did you see that?
Yes, I hope that poor woman is all right.
She's fine, I think. I was talking about the hoverboard races.
Ratchet has absolutely no freaking care for other people's lives, as we've just seen here. Okay. Anyway, is this where I want to go? Actually, this is not where I want to go yet. We want to save this one for last. I mean, we don't have to, but I want to. Okay. Let's see. Trespasser. I need to use this thing to get... Alright, fine, whatever. I'm gonna have to use the D-pad for this because the joystick keeps messing it up. Okay, send Clank to explore the outside station. Yes, yeah, we actually get to play as Clank this time. There are a few sections in the game where you play as Clank. And, it's kind of slow. It doesn't have any weapons. You can only punch. But it's still kind of a nice change of pace. Every once in a while, you know, you do something different. That's really what makes part of the Ratchet and Clank experience so fun. Because you're always doing something different in every level. I mean, within the roots of platforming, you are still doing different things per level. And they're pretty good at keeping it consistently fun when it comes to this stuff. It has its hiccups here and there. There's one particular Clank level, or like area, that I'm not a fan of. And neither is most of the community. But, whatever. It's fine. Okay. You know, I do like the music in this game. It is nice, but I also feel like it's a little bit samey in comparison to,
Jump, then press and hold the X button again while in the air.
I'm aware. I do feel like a little bit of the music in this game, it sounds a bit samey. At least compared to like how Going Commandos or RB Arsenal's music is. It's not, again, not bad. I do quite like the music in Ratchet and Clank 1. It's just, I feel like the one in the sequels is a little bit more varied. A little bit more instruments in them. Okay. Well, that is neither here nor there. It's just a small criticism and it is no longer an issue. I mean, it's not like it was an issue in the first place, but you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, there is a gold bolt over here somewhere that we are unable to get at this moment, but that's why you are able to revisit pretty much every single planet in the game. Not all of them, but like Pretty much all of them, or at least pretty much every single... Actually, is this the game where... I know there's a game or two where you can't revisit certain areas. Maybe I'm thinking of Going Commando, because I know for a fact there is a level in Going Commando you can only visit once. That's fine. Again, this is ideally going to be a 100% playthrough. We are going to... What are we going to do? We are going... Yes, there it is. There's the gold bolt. We are not able to get that right now. But I am going to complete this to the best of my abilities. And... if... as far as the New Game Plus playthrough that I kind of have to do, I might just kind of do that off stream and get to the part where I want to show you guys, and just show that off a little bit on stream as I sometimes do. Otherwise, yeah, okay. Anyways, there's a guy over there. We cannot handle that thing with Clank. It is not strong enough. Thankfully, we have some fellas over here.
You have just activated a Gadget. To command a Gadget, hold down the triangle button and select wait, follow, attack, or enter.
There you go, so you just get these guys to do the work for you. And they even go up there and start attacking all of the other enemies. Well, I mean, it doesn't really work out every time, but ideally, they will take care of that for you. Okay. Now let's see. We can also go back over here and just reclaim them. It's not like they disappear forever. That would be a little bit of a problem. They all start in the wait position. And in Ratchet Clank Going Commando, they actually give you a bunch more options that you can do with the robots. But I think they're just like... they're just fluff. Because you can't actually do anything with them. So, whatever. Alright, get this little guys and...
enter command to make the Gadgetbots activate.
Fine, I'll let you explain, help desk lady.
The device will activate when the correct number of bots have entered it.
Okay, there you go. You do that. And there you go. You have now taken care of all the little bots, guys, and stuff. Okay. There's nothing up here. Just a little commanding station that I get to see an airplane. Well, I mean, it kind of looks like an airplane from the front, but it's probably just a reticle. Like destroy meteorites or something. I imagine that's a thing space stations have to worry about. Incoming meteorites. Or comets, or... There is a difference between a meteorite and a comet, I just don't know what it is. That doesn't make logical sense. Thankfully, it is a video game, so it doesn't have to. You know they had a field trip making that particular animation right there.
Hydro displacer uses insta-faucets and insta-drains. Using it, you can drain and fill pools. Our sensors do not detect any on this space station.
There's no water in space. Go figure. What exactly do these creatures consume anyways? I feel like, well, again, doesn't make logical sense, but it's okay because it's a video game. As all things are. Okay. By which I don't mean that all things are video games. I'm tripping over my own words here. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back in here, and I am going to drink some water.
So you are.
And I found this.
Hey, cool. It's a, what is it?
A hydro displacer.
Great. I always wanted one of those. I guess.
It displaces hydro. It's in the name. Okay. Anyways, there's a lot of gadgets that never really make a return in the later games. Or rather, per game, each Ratchet Clank game has its own set of gadgets. I feel like eventually they're gonna have to run out of things to... Well, they're gonna have to run out of gadgets, but whatever. It's a BFG. Oh wait, no, wrong game. I mean, it is big. but it's not a gun, and it's a bit too colorful and bubbly to be fucking. So so I'm just gonna call it a big. That's what it is. A singular big. Okay. Clearly there's an infestation of creatures here. Ow. Could have made that without taking damage, but that one last guy just had to be there. Okay, I'm pretty sure you can break this. You can break those. And they have some bolts in them. For some reason the bolts in this like lights is like the bolts that come out of them are much brighter than every other bolt around here. I don't know why that is. There are some weird quirky lighting effects here in Ratchet and Clank 1. Mostly Ratchet and Clank 1. I feel like they kind of figure all that stuff out in the sequels. But in this first game, there are some quirks like that. And whatever, it's not like it makes the game bad, it's just kind of weird. Okay. I think I can get that guy from here. I can. Okay.
Need a little help with these enemies? Try it.
I don't... The enemy's dead. I do not need help with him. He needs help getting to the afterlife is what he does. I mean, technically he's already there, but I don't know how the process works. I don't believe we have the equivalent of the house for infinite losers in space, but I might be mistaken about that. I don't know. But then again, Dragon Ball characters are also mostly aliens, so it's not like they're that far away from they're that far off from the Ratchet and Clank universe. Okay. I could also use the sock cannon on these guys, but there's a bit too many of them. So that is a little bit unfortunate. It also just kind of makes sense to use a flamethrower in a space station with aliens on them. Because, you know, alien. Okay. By the way, I actually have Alien Isolation. They were giving it away for free on the Epic Game Store several months ago. Like that was a while ago, but they were giving it away, and I did manage to get it. So that's cool. Maybe I will play that someday. Hopefully. I don't know. I know what's going on here. See how those boxes were bleeding? I'm pretty sure there were enemies inside of them. I remember that. Those were very suspiciously placed. Every box is always shaped like this, you know, straight. So when you put a box that's not straight, it makes you a little bit confused. Like, what's going on here? Something's not right. Okay. Okay. Anything else around here? Any lights? I don't see any more lights, or anything for that matter. Okay. Let me see. I've heard the great things about Isolation. Haven't played it, but I love the movies. I have seen a full playthrough of Alien Isolation, and I can confirm that it is indeed a great game. It is a great horror game. It is a great alien game. It is just all around a great product, and kind of a what's the name of it? It's a bit of a redemption for Sega, because you know they're responsible for publishing Alien Colonial Marines, which was one of the worst, most disappointing Alien games that has ever been released. It was a lot of broken promises. It was a lot of freaking nothing, really. They messed up big time with that one. So then they made Alien Isolation, and then Alien Isolation was a proper alien experience. It had some very impressive AI. It you know, it actually followed the spirit of Aliens. It looks very good. It has a bit of like a filter or an aesthetic that makes the game look a bit more like the original Alien movies, as opposed to Colonial Marines, which just kind of looks like shooty bang bang game. We've played enough shooty bang bang games enough. We don't need any more. Okay. Okay, there's nothing else over here. We can just proceed. Now, let's see. There's a lot of these enemies in this particular level. Okay. Now, they haven't actually made any more Alien games since Isolation. You know, sometimes I think that Alien Isolation is like a relatively new game. And then I realized that game actually came out on the PS3 and Xbox 360. At least I'm pretty sure they did. And then, you know, soon after they got ported to the PS4 and Xbox One when those consoles came out. But no, Alien Isolation is a very old game now. Probably gonna be 10 years old in just like maybe 1 or 2 years. Well, maybe more like 3 years. But still, all things considered, a very old game. By current standards, it has survived a whole generation, and people are still playing it. People are still talking about it. Since it's been out since I worked in the moment. Okay, 2015. So maybe not quite as old as I was. I thought it was more like 2014 or 2013. But still, that's 6 years. 6 years, and people are still playing it. People are still talking about it. So that's impressive. That's worthy of congratulations, I say. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something here. Alright. I've been here just lurking busy day. That's okay. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you participating in watching. I hope you are enjoying yourself. And again, busy day. I understand. I've had those too. Obviously, where I work, I can't really watch streams and work at the same time, but that's okay. I just watch the streams afterwards. By the way, I completely skipped mentioning this yesterday, but we are indeed getting a new Hololive generation. They're all going to debut this Sunday. I'm sure everybody's kind of just talked about it already, but I guess I'm going to enjoy my 2 cents. I don't know if I'm a fan of them. I'm not a fan of them having to do the same thing that I did with Generation 1, where they made every member debut on the same day. Because I feel like that's exhausting. Like, everyone basically has to stay up for 24 hours to do their individual debuts, and then also do a collab stream afterwards. That's what Generation 1 had to do. And, I mean, it worked, but it's a bit of a binge. And I feel like it works better if they just debut one member per day. You know, that gives everybody a little bit more time to shine, a little bit more time to sleep, and all of that good stuff. But whatever, I'm not the man. I'm not Yago. I don't get to tell them what to do. They do whatever they want. I do what I want. That's why I'm playing Ratchet Clank for the PlayStation 2. They probably can't play Ratchet & Clank for the PlayStation 2 or the PlayStation 4. I don't know if they even have permission to do that. It's really sucky that corporate VTubers have to get permission to play certain games. And I mean specifically like the Japanese companies like Nijisanji, Hololive, and maybe even Vom's project as well. Because I'm pretty sure the girls of VShoyo don't need to get permission in order to play whatever they want. They can play whatever they want because they work under, because they don't work under a Japanese company, and Japanese companies are very finicky when it comes to like relations with other companies. So like if they don't have explicit permission to play something, if they weren't told, like, hey, you can play this, or hey, you cannot play this, or whatever. You know, it's a little bit of a problem. But whatever, it's fine. Okay, anyways, this right here is a good place to use the taunter. Just because you can taunt the enemies towards getting in themselves in a little bit of an injury. And that's convenient. That's just a nice thing that the game lets you do. Okay, now we don't have to worry about so if you ever see a force field and an enemy on the other side, I forgot to do this earlier with the other enemy, but if you do see a force field and an enemy on the other side, well, now you know what to do. Okay. Come on. There we go. And just one more. Get these bolts. Okay. Oh, I forgot to break the lights. I don't need to, but I want. Oh wait, those can't be broken. Nope, that's not breaking. That's okay. We will proceed as normal. Okay, so this big arena, big place. Game just gave me two like healing potions. Oh, well, not healing potions. You know, healing nanotech. You know what's coming. We got ourselves the first boss fight of Ratchet Clank. And by the way, I'm gonna do this with only the wrench. But Hollow, why would you do that? Because there's a skill point for doing this. And I want that skill point. It's actually not that hard though. Okay. Okay. I'm actually more concerned about the little enemies than I am about the big boss themselves. Okay. I will also point out the hyper strike, that one, that the overhead strike, does more damage than the regular attacks. So you know. And be careful when you hit this, guys, because they do hit back. Okay. And now I can take care of this guy. Should be okay. Thankfully, there's no skill point for dealing with this thing without taking damage. But then again, we would be able to do that no problem after, there we go. We would be able to do that no problem with some later weapons. But that's fine, we took care of it. We don't need to do that anymore. It's really not that hard to beat that thing with only the wrenches, as long as you're maneuvering around it, you're not standing directly in front of it. Every once in a while, the Ratchet Clank games do make you do that. Just like beat an enemy using only the wrench. Which, I mean, that's fine. The wrench is a surprisingly useful weapon. If you're out of ammo, this will do just fine. For the most part. Again, later enemies that do use more projectile weapons, or, you know, just shoot you from a distance, those are much harder to take care of with the wrench. But you can. Okay. I feel like there's gonna be some enemies here in just a second. And there's some dudes trying to eat the scientist. That's okay. I'm sure you can handle yourself, dude. Okay.
Thought I was a goner this time. Some nano-wit in genetics must have left the cages open again.
You could come down now.
Honestly, a gadget engineer deserves a bit more respect, if you ask me.
So, you are an inventor.
Gadget engineer. I create revolutionary devices for Executive Chairman Drek. For instance, Viola.
I don't think that's how you say that word.
Grind boots.
I almost said voila.
Look, I need to get out of here so I can find a new job. How about I sell you these? At cost.
Sell? After we just saved your scrawny butt?
All right. I'll give you the employee discount too.
Everybody needs to make money in space capitalism society. We gotta buy the grind boots anyway, so we might as well just do it.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna get out of here while I still can.
Nice. Okay, if you hadn't done that, you would be able to go back to the main place over here to this shuttle. It would get you a spaceship that goes back to the beginning. But we have the money, we might as well buy it now. Okay, grind boots. We can grind on rails now, because grinding on rails or grinding of any description was a very big thing in early to mid 2000s platformers. And I'm glad, because I really like the concept of grinding. It's fun. It's nice. You can also move like this, like sideways if you want. But unless there's another rail to jump into, you can't really get much use out of that. Which I'm okay with, because some stuff like the Donkey Kong mine cars, they make you collect things on either side as well. And those are kind of annoying. I'm not a fan of those. I could buy this right now, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna wait until we get to the next planet to see what other weapons they have over there. Because it might be something useful. I can't skip that animation, by the way. I just like letting it play. But Blackwater City in Planet Rilgar. That is our next destination. Win the hoverboard race and locate Captain Quark. We gotta do both of those things in whatever order we want. I usually get to Quark first and then do the hoverboard races. So I guess I could break it up this time and do it the other way around, just for a little bit of variety for myself. Hey, it doesn't actually matter. It's just you can do that in whatever order you want. All right. Well, let's see how the slowdown is on this one. Seems like we're fine. There's a lot of ships in front of me. There's a lot of buildings, lighting effects and everything, and it's still not slowing down. So I don't know what it is that triggers the game to slow down sometimes or not. I don't know if it's completely random or if it's just, it's seemingly random. There's probably an actual pattern that's causing it, but... Mind Glove, I never used this weapon. Like, ever. At all. So, I'm not going to change that this time. Glove of Doom can be useful, though. I guess. I mean, I've got plenty of money, but I don't know if I really want to buy that right now.
Let's go, buddy. I ain't got all day.
Hey, look, calm down. Look, I'm making a purchasing decision here. I can't do that in a rush. As much as you want me to. I'm gonna get... Sure, I'll get the mic. Let's try it out. Let's do different things for once. Okay.
Did you know you can place any gadget or weapon on your quick select? Just pause and choose quick select from the menu.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and adjust that right now. Let's just let us what weapon am I not going to need here? I'm probably not going to need the suck cannon right now. So let's go ahead and remove that. Okay, no, hold on. Oh, well, never mind. Let's keep the bomb glove up here, because that's just kind of regular. Oh, there's the phone call I was waiting for. I'll be right back, you guys. Okay. No, not this one. Hold on. This one. There we go. It is not a Hollow Bastion stream without the obligatory phone call. Okay, let's get back to business here. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to put over here? Let's put the parasitor, and let's put the this, and we'll put the mind glove here, and then we'll save the rest of this for gadgets, trespasser, hydro displacer, and the swing shot. Technically, if you wanted to, you could just equip the gadgets that you will need at any particular place. But if it's your first time playing Ratchet and Clank, you won't know what gadgets you're gonna need in each planet. And even if you have played it before, you might not remember all of them. So it's kind of just better to keep them all here. But, you know, whatever. I guess over here we can put the taunter, just in case I end up needing that. Otherwise, we are good to go. Alright. Let's, I'm gonna go ahead and try to use the mind glove against this here enemies. I guess the idea of a mind glove is that you set the mines. I mean, that's not really helping me from... How far away do they have to be before they can... They have to be very close to an enemy. Yeah, they have to be very close to an enemy for them to work. Well, I'll have to use the taunter alongside the mind glove in order for this to really work out for me. But hey, maybe it isn't a completely useless weapon. Maybe I just need to figure out how to use it properly. It might be more of a me problem. Damn, I'm messed up. I'm messed up. So that's what happens when you fall in the water. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's try that again. Thankfully, it wasn't too far. This game is actually not that generous with checkpoints. Come here. There we go. Well, yeah, if I know an enemy is coming, I can prepare for it accordingly. Oh, it only takes one bomb to take care of them. That's fine. Okay. Anything else over here? Yeah, so some of the crates reset when you die, but most of them don't. Okay. Let's see. Set up like 2 of them just in case. Oh, that was good. Okay. If you set it up correctly, the mind glove can be useful. Alright, good to know. Now you... Oh, you're something I gotta take care of with this. Yeah, so this guy's split. And that is a bit of a dangerous thing. But it's fine. That's what we got the parasitor for. The parasitor is great against small enemies. Like, pretty much, if you're dealing with small enemies, there is usually no better option than the parasitor. Sometimes the suck cannon can be good for sucking, but you know. Okay. Maybe if you kind of set it from far away, it works out. But I feel like there's a bit too much setup that you need to do. Or maybe it's just because I keep forgetting to use the taunter alongside the weapon. Maybe that's my problem. Okay. Whatever, it's fine. Let's see. Okay. Actually, there's a thing you can do here. So there's an enemy, and there's some exterminators there. So what you can do is just do that, and they'll go towards the enemy. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you have to learn how to manipulate the enemy pathfinding in order to make the mind glove as useful as possible. And I'm not really very good at that. I don't play a lot of games where you really manipulate the enemy's behavior. Or maybe I'm just not very good at that. Actually, it's more likely that I'm just not very good at that, let's be honest here. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? Nope, nothing else. Just a couple of bolts. Alright. Let's take the taxi service. I'm surprised the taxi service is still running fine amidst like an extermination procedure. Okay. Let's see, let's set up a bunch of traps here. Oh, if you... Oh, okay, that's new. So if you set up the yeah, so if you combine the taunter with that weapon, it makes it automatically chase after enemies. That I didn't know. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Maybe I can make a little bit more use out of it. I just have to use the taunter alongside it. It's a weapon duo. They go hand in hand. Okay. Let's see. Anything new here? Well, don't imagine. I don't think that the game is in the habit of introducing new weapons in the middle of a level, like from the vendor. It only does that when you enter a new level. Okay. Well, let me wait until that thing comes back down. Whenever you see this in a game, that means there's something where you have to platform towards. Okay. There we go. What is that language? It doesn't look like any language from Earth. Like, no, it's not based like on Korean or Chinese or anything like that. Or at least as far as I recognize it. I might be wrong about that. Who knows? Maybe there was someone from Insomnia that really liked a particular kind of language. I don't know. Ow, that can actually reach you. Alright, well, whatever. It's fine. Just to be safe, I'm gonna set up 2 of these. That works out. Alright. Let's explore the rest of this area, because there is obviously a guy over there. He's kind of chilling, not caring about the war happening 10 feet in front of him. I wish I was that chill about life. Okay. Let's see. Can I reach that? I can't reach that. I'm just casually destroying all the lights. You know, regular business. Okay. And get that over here. Now you.
Rhino for your robot. Trade you.
Well, okay.
Ratchet.
I'm kidding. Sorry, he's not for sale. What's a rhino anyway?
Rip ya a new one.
What did you just say to me?
R-Y-N-O. Rip ya a new one.
Why, that's the most powerful missile launcher in the galaxy. I know it's worth a lot of bolts. He must have stolen it from the Blars.
Stolen? Look, trash can. Did I say anything about it being hot? You better watch your mouth or I'll...
Wait, don't tell me. Rip you a new one.
He always has a retort. Anyways, this is the Rhino. It costs 150,000 bolts. It is an optional weapon. Every Ratchet & Clank game has one of these. If it doesn't, it's a fake Ratchet & Clank game you've been stolen from. And obviously getting this weapon will be part of the 100% incentive. So, you know, again, completely optional. It's gonna take a very long time to collect that many bolts anyways. So, you might be better off just kind of waiting until you have the budget for it. Or you can do that. You can even get that weapon on a New Game Plus playthrough. You don't need to have it on the first playthrough. It helps a lot, especially with the final boss. It'll basically make the final boss a cakewalk if you do get the Rhino. But we will not be getting the Rhino for the final boss. Even if we do end up getting the Rhino before the New Game Plus. I don't intend on using it for the final boss because again that does make the fight a little bit too easy. And I know it's like gamer etiquette to give yourself as difficult of a challenge as possible, even if it's not fun. It's not great. So don't do that. But remember, I have gotten shit before for using the Rhino on the final boss or just in general, because like it's too easy. Why would you do that? It's like it's fun. I like using the thing because it's fun. Alright. Anyways, what we can do here is just open that. And just watch the carnage. Well, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna set up a couple of bomb gloves over here. I mean, a couple of mines. Why is that blowing up? There we go. Okay. I'm kind of forcing myself to use the mine glove just because. Just because I bought it. I want to get my money's worth from it. But whatever, it's fine. It's not a terrible weapon, I just don't know how to use it well. Okay. Let's see. Let's get up here. And I don't believe I can make these enemies take damage from this. So they can't even hear me. Can I take damage from that? Okay, no, you can't take damage from these things. That's why it doesn't really work in my favor anyways. Okay, so obviously these guys are gonna come to me in droves. Okay, there we go. Even though the Mind Glove does have a little bit of area of effect damage, it's not very much. So it might be best to put one mine for every enemy that's gonna be coming towards you. Yeah, that might be the way. Okay, I thought it was gonna open the other door. Never mind. Only the first of these guys actually drops bolts. The rest of them don't. Okay. Anyways, where does this lead? This leads over here. That is probably gonna lead over here or over there. Okay, it's over here. Did I miss something? Then I can come back over there through a different direction. Alright. Yeah, I can come back over here through that way. What? What happened? It exploded but it didn't hit anything. That's not fair. Okay. So 4 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess not. Hold on. There. Jeez. I think the explosions actually kind of broke. I'm not seeing them. And it might have something to do with the fact that, you know, with the rendering that I'm using to yeah, with the rendering method that I'm using for the game. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. Again, this is for the sake of emulation testing, and again, if you have a stronger, a more powerful computer than mine, you might not have any performance issues. In fact, most likely you won't have any performance issues. You know, despite everything, despite how old it is, emulation still takes quite a bit of power from your computer. It's very unfortunate, but that's just kind of how it is. Anyways, this thing is broken, so we can't actually go in here from this way. We'll have to find another way around. Thankfully, I know the other way around, so we don't have to, like, scramble looking for the entrance. Because I know my secrets, and this is kind of why I like playing games that I've already played, as opposed to games that I haven't played before. It's just easier. Makes my life easier, makes you guys' watching experience better, and all of that good stuff. Okay, bomb glove. Anything else around here? I don't see anything. Hey, also my eyes are starting to hurt a little bit. I should probably rest my eyes once I am done streaming for tonight. But anyway, this is how you actually get over there. You just have to get on these things, and you have to be very careful not to fall. I say very careful as if I'm not just rushing over there. But ideally you would be careful. There we go. That's how you get that gold bolt. If you, I mean, I kind of you know, doing a 100% playthrough is nice for, you know, just for the watching experience. But if you're actually having trouble looking for bolts or any particular collectibles, it's much better to just watch a video that specializes on that. There are a lot of people out there that make like a, here's all the locations of the gold bolts in Ratchet Clank, or here's how do you get all the skill points, or blah 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 blah, and those are much better at actually showing you where the secrets are. That's just what you need. You just need help finding the stuff. Very useful videos. I've kind of wanted to make some of those for a while back in the day, but I mean, at this point, it's whatever. It's not like if there's already one good guide for something, then there's technically no more demand for it. Like if the guide is good enough as is, then that's it. It's a good enough guide. We don't need any more guides. So yeah. My tongue is getting, my throat rather, is getting very dry over here. I'm running out of water. I have a little bit, I have a very small sip of water left that I can do. And after that is done. Okay, so these crates, this strong crates over here, you notice that I can't actually break them. You need to use explosives, or at least something strong enough to break crates like that for that. And these were only present in this first game, in Ratchet & Clank 1. I do not believe that they ever come back in any other Ratchet & Clank game. Anyways, I'm seeing right here some of the emulation issues. So like, that texture breaks very, very early. Like, you have to be really close for that texture to look normal. Again, part of the emulation that I'm using, it's not the game's fault, it's the emulator's fault. But that's okay. Okay. And, you know, another thing that I really like about emulation is the fact that, you know, even if Ratchet & Clank was available for, like, the PlayStation 4 or the PlayStation 5, like this game specifically, or one of its two sequels, it still would be very difficult to get this game if you live in, like, a third world country. You know, if you live in, you know, because I think a lot of people don't realize that the United States, Canada, Japan, United Kingdom, all of those countries, they have very easy access to those, to consoles and anything like that. But that is not... Ow. I should use my hand out. But yeah, if you live in a first world country, you will have easy access to all of those things. But if you don't, then you might be a little bit hard-pressed to find the things that you're looking for. Because they're also kind of expensive. I mean, I speak from experience because I come from a third world country. So getting consoles in my area is kind of difficult, and even then,
Welcome to the
I mean, not in my current area, but you know, like,
competition.
well.
Captain Quark's giving away a brand new platinum zoomerator to the winner of this competition.
A platinum zoomerator. Perhaps that will be the proof of your accomplishments that Skid's agent requires.
Wait, do you guys mean Skid McMarks?
Yeah, Skid couldn't make it, so we're here to, you know, fill in for him.
Guess we'll see about that.
Okay, well, yeah, anyways, getting a console in a third world country is a little bit difficult, complicated, expensive, and even then, the console might be hacked so that it can play pirated copies of games rather than original copies of games. So you're still doing piracy anyways. So emulation is kind of the best method for, you know, people in third world countries. And that's why I like emulation. Because I think of my outside audience that doesn't really have access to this stuff. Anyways, here's I messed up. Okay, well let's quit. Try that again. Hold on. Okay. Alright, so you can do tricks. But as of this moment, tricks really don't do anything for you. So you kind of have to rely on getting as many turbos as possible. But I'll show you guys how the tricks work later. Okay. But basically you jump and you let the ow, and you keep down the R1 button held, and then you just kind of move the joystick around, and that's how you do tricks. And it's pretty as of right now, it doesn't do anything. It's just for the heck of it. But you can indeed get something for them later, which I will show you guys once we are able to, you know, get whatever we need. Okay. We do kind of have to be on this race. We'll do a couple of things in this race. Because, besides getting first, there are a couple of skill points that we can get here. As you would expect in like a racing section with tricks and stuff. Okay, let's see. There we go.
Folks, Captain Quark here.
So instantly loading cutscene.
Pleasure to introduce this year's HoverCon Intergalactic Champions. Let's give it up for newcomers.
Ratchet and Clank.
Hey, look, that's us.
Today's winners will take
I
home.
mean, Clank technically didn't do anything, but
Model
hey.
T15 Platinum Zoomerator. Manufactured by Gadgetron, this hoverboard drive delivers more lift, speed, and maneuverability than any other anti-grav device on the market. Well, folks, that's all the time we have tonight. Remember to set your infobots to the Quark Classic channel.
I know they still have like a competition television in the middle of a amoeba invasion. That's just kind of whatever. Okay, a myriad 40 and 6 milliseconds or nanoseconds. No, not nanoseconds. Tenths of a second. I mean, it's out of 99, so I guess tenths of hundredths of a second. Which would be what is a hundredth of a second? A hundredth of a second is a centisecond? No, because milliseconds is a thousandth of a second. When something is 100, like a century, would it be like a centisecond? Is that a hundredth of a second? A centisecond? I don't know. Maybe. Whatever. We're going back in here.
Since you now have a zoomerator, you can convert tricks to turbo.
Okay, well, let's try that again. Yes, so see, now doing tricks actually gives you gives you turbo, which means you kind of have to you have to do a little bit of ow. I'm not liking my odds here. Okay. A centipede or something. I don't know if that's a centipede, but okay. Really kind of hard to do this properly with a thing, but whatever. We gotta scratch a scrumpy. Okay, basically you just press all of the shoulder buttons, and that's how you do the thing. Okay, there's a Twisted McMarks. That gives you a whole lot of points. And I think after that we're actually just gonna go ahead and quit the race because I got the skill point I wanted. And now we have to do that again. Because now the goal is to get to the end. Also, I can't help but notice that we're racing a bunch of like Skid McMarks copies. Okay. Yeah, that gives you a bunch of points. We actually are not looking for a high score in points. We are looking for a particular time. So thanks to the Zoomerator, we can now just you know, keep a turbo on even if we run out of the regular turbos. Which is exactly what we want to do. We want to just keep doing tricks, keep doing turbo for as long as possible. And that will let us finish the race quicker. Okay. Because we have to do this under a certain time. Okay. I'm pretty sure at least that's the idea, that we have to do this under a certain time. Okay. That's fine if we miss a couple of turns and stuff. As long as we get there within the time that I need. That's all that matters. Is that it? Did I do it? Nope, we need to be a little bit faster than that. Okay. That's fine. We can be faster. I know how to race, I promise. Nope, that didn't work out. Okay. Okay. There it is. I believe the time that we're looking at is like 1:34 or 1 something. As long as I get the boost from that Twisted McMarks, I should be fine to just not worry about tricks anymore for the rest of the race. But if we do start running low, I guess I can do another one. I think it gives you less points if you do it twice, but that's fine. Okay. Remember, the fastest route towards anything is a straight line. Is a beeline, as we like to call it here in the industry. And by the industry, I mean real life. Ever heard of that one? Okay. Okay. By the way, there's also a glitch that you can do to, like, basically get as many bolts as you want in here. I don't know how to do it, but there is a way to do it. Okay. No new score. Man! God damn it. Okay. There's gotta be a faster method of doing this. Okay. Maybe I just have to take the right turns at the right time. Okay, I have confirmed at least that as long as I do that right there. What? And as long as I don't mess up like that. For sure you do have to do a trick at the beginning though. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try to focus a little bit so I might not be too heavy on the commentary. Maybe it's faster to go down here actually. I might be a little bit faster. Again, the closest thing you can get to a beeline, the better. Okay. I am not concerned about not coming in first. That's the easiest thing about this race. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just keep... Maybe going on the floor is actually faster. I don't know. It might be. Maybe like a little bit faster. No new score? Oh, no new record, I mean. Okay. Still wasn't good enough? God damn! Okay, I'll just come back to do this later. I don't want to bore you guys for the rest of the stream. I'll look up what the specific time is afterwards and then be like, okay, well, that's what I gotta do. We still have another area to take care of here anyways. We might as well go take care of that. But I can't help but notice that it is still playing the hoverboard music. I don't think it's supposed to be playing that still. I'm gonna reset that. Hey, you come here. Oh, does it not come to try to eat you if you're... Oh, never mind. It was just taking its time. Yeah, the music doesn't stop... The game? Game, I think you messed up. Okay. Yeah, it's... I don't know what glitch I caused, but the hoverboard music isn't stopping. Let me try to reset that real quick. Because I don't like that. I actually like the Blackwater City's music. It's fine. Okay. Okay, now we just go back to the other planet. There we go. Alright. Actually, let me just go ahead and look up right now. We'll go ahead and do the other section that I'm trying to do anyways. But, let me look up what time I need to do for that, or maybe I'm not even maybe I'm not even supposed to do a time. Maybe I'm supposed to do a score. I might. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. I might be wrong about getting it. No, I do need to go get a certain time. Less than a minute 35 seconds in the NTSC version and a minute 36 seconds in the PAL regions. Ah. Okay. Well, I was very, very close. I just need to do a little bit better. That's all. I just need to suck less. That's the only solution. By the way, you're wondering why the times are different. It's because in NTSC regions, aka America and I believe also Japan, games run at a maximum of 60 frames per second because I believe the common hertz for TVs, or the refresh rate for TVs in NTSC regions, is 60 hertz. But in PAL regions, you know, Europe and Australia, it actually goes down to what's the name of it? To 50 frames per second because of a 50 hertz or refresh rate. I believe at least that's why that is. I might be wrong about that, but it's something along those lines. So at least, you know, during this era, they don't do that anymore. Not since the PS3 or, you know, around that generation. But before that, you know, for the PS2 and GameCube and all of those, yeah, games ran at 50. Games that would normally run at 60 frames per second in America would run at 50 frames per second in Europe and Australia, you know, any PAL region. And that's a little bit unfortunate, but that also means that games actually had to adjust themselves accordingly to the new frame rates. Like, for example, if the physics of a game is tied to the frame rate, they would have to, like, reprogram the game for PAL regions just so that the physics would still work under the new frame rate. You know, for times like this, you know, because the game technically is running a little bit slower on PAL regions, that's why they give you, like, that extra second. So, it's kind of weird, but it's also interesting. Again, I'm glad we don't have that problem anymore. And I don't know why that was a thing in the first place, but indeed, for a while, PAL region games just ran slower. Yeah, that's if you ever see a weird difference like that in different regions of a game, now you know. I believe I have explained this before, but if I haven't, well, there you go. I just explained it again, or for the first time. I don't know. I talk a lot of stuff on my streams. I can't remember everything that I've ever said. Please don't cancel me on Twitter.com. Okay. Let's see. Let's get up here. And I am about to run out of water. Obviously Ratchet here is not running out of water. Actually, he's got a lot of it. But I'm running out of water, and that's a problem, because I'm the streamer. I'm the one that talks a lot. My throat actually hurt yesterday after I was done with the stream. I mean, it didn't hurt too bad, but I was a bit, I was definitely very dry for a while. So, probably one of the reasons why I can't really stream that often. You know, I can't stream like 5-6 times a week, as I have tried sometimes. It just doesn't work out. My throat cannot handle all of that, because my voice is very raspy. It does a lot of damage to my voice, to my vocal cords. Not fun. Okay, let us just get out of here. So now that's gonna go up, and we don't want to be a part of that. We will actually have to come back here later, but for right now we are okay. Okay, this is a little bit of a chase sequence. I am not concerned about the enemies attacking me. As long as I keep running, I will be okay. Okay. You just have to keep going. Don't look back. Oh boy. Okay, I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. I just have to get to the top, please. I've never drowned in Ratchet and Clank. I don't want this to be the first. Okay. We're good. There we go. Ratchet's shadow looks kind of weird. Might be an emulation problem. Doesn't matter. It's just a shadow. It's not as bad as the shadow effects on Jak and Daxter. Those are really weird looking. I believe there is a way to fix them, but Well, I mean, don't really have the means for that right now. Okay, so there's 2 right here, and might be 2 more. But fine. Oh no, there's not another one over here. Well, never mind. We're just gonna go back to the area that we have to go for. Right here, break these boxes. We have 20,000 bolts. We are plenty good.
Hey, press conference is over. Captain Quark don't want no more reporters bugging him in his trailer.
Oh, you see, my friend and I need to speak to the captain about a matter of galactic security.
You mean you and your walking camera? You paparazzi make me sick. Now beat it.
But sir, I'm sure the Captain Quark will understand once we...
Now, save it. I know how it works. You convince me to let you in. You snap a picture of the captain in his underpants. Then you sell a picture to the info tabloid for $1 million volts.
You've got it all.
Well, that's what the internet is called here.
I'm stuck here making 6 volts an hour, and I have to listen to a lecture from that cheapskate Quark. So you don't get in unless I get a kickback in advance.
So this guy is a struggling man trying to care for his family. He has to take the worst job possible. So I understand his pain.
You see how it works? You grease the hinges, the door opens.
Captain Quark?
What's that?
It's Ratchet and Clank, Captain. You know, from the...
Oh, yes, I know who you are.
You do?
Yes, and thank the galaxy you found me.
Uh-huh.
There's an awful plot being hatched to destroy our planets.
Ratchet, he knows.
Great.
I feel like Captain Quark is more of a celebrity than anything.
My friends, we're all in grave danger.
How much of a hero?
That together, we can put a stop to this madness.
Together? You mean you want our help?
Look, Ratchet, I've been keeping an eye on you. I've never seen anyone with such raw talent. You are a true hero in the making.
Really? You mean I could be famous?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, here, take this. What makes one man toil in obscurity while another becomes a hero? Is it strength, compassion, determination, or just pure blind luck?
A little bit of all of them.
Through the ages have struggled with that very question, but Captain Quark knows the secret. That's why he's been able to defeat more despots, rescue more damsels in distress, and save more civilizations than any other hero.
You're not that big, Quark. Well, this is a very small planet.
Now is your opportunity to see if you've got the stuff heroes are made of. This infobot contains coordinates to Quark's secret base. Can you quickly conquer Quark's killer cannonade of confounded conquest?
Why does that say mom?
Can you quickly can you quickly Oh, just make your way through the defenses to the center of the base. Prove yourself. Learn the secret and earn your place in galactic history. Consult your doctor before attempting any strenuous exercise. Not responsible for death or dismemberment. Your results may vary. Meet me at my headquarters.
Well.
Hey, Captain Ratchet, what do you think?
We won't fail you, sir. We promise.
Well, I mean, he becomes more of a commander than a captain, but I mean, I guess I don't know what the specific difference is between a captain and a commander. Okay, whatever. Let's try this race. Few more times, maybe. I know what time I need to get now, so I just need to do this 11 I need to do this 11 centipedes faster. Okay. Not like that. I need to optimize this route as much as possible. Nope, that's... Okay. I gotta think like a speedrunner. That's what I gotta do here. Okay. Cracker Jack. That's definitely a reference to Jack and Daxter. Okay. And it's also good enough to give me a full boost, so I don't really need to worry about that anymore. Oh my god. You cannot make a single mistake trying to get this thing. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit low on commentary until I get to this race. Because I just need to focus. And obviously I'm not focusing hard enough. Hold on, no. Okay. Am I gonna do this? I gotta be able to do this. I did say I was gonna do a 100% playthrough, and this is a requirement for that. Okay. I have done this before, multiple times. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I swear I do. Okay. Yeah, I have a feeling jumping doesn't really help you that much. Okay. Okay. Let's just go. Okay. Maybe if you hold down forward, it might make you go faster? I don't think so. Or maybe it does. Just holding down forward make you go faster? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. It might. Maybe this is just a placebo effect. God fucking damn it, I hate everything. Okay. I can do this. I swear I can do this. Promise. Pinky promise. I mean, I can't really show you guys my pinky. But if I could, I would show you a pinky promise. You stop pushing me. Okay. Okay. Okay, I don't care if it is a placebo effect. I'm going to keep holding down forward. I feel like it does actually make you go faster. Alright. Yes, I am sure, Brian. I know I've done this. I know I've gotten this trophy, this achievement, this skill point, whatever it's called, multiple times. Okay. Okay. Maybe jumping does actually help. Yeah, jumping might actually help. Okay. Minute 35. Minute 35. One's right there. No, I don't think I'm gonna make it. God damn it. Okay. Okay. God. Jesus Christ. What's there's a trick, isn't there? There's a trick. Maybe you... Do you go faster when you're doing tricks? I mean, I don't think so. Is there anything... What else can I do to optimize this route? Is there a shortcut that I'm forgetting? I've messed that up now, hold on. No, hold on. Maybe there is a... No, I've never actually explored to see if there is a shortcut in here. I don't think there is. I fucking messed that up again. I forgot to do a trick. Okay, whatever, that's fine. You know what? We can do it here. The old reliable Cracker Jack. That's just what we're going to keep doing. Okay. Okay, that's about as much ground as I can cut from that. I don't think there's a difference between the turbos that you get on the ground or on the air and the turbo that you get from doing a score. Okay. I mean from your high score, I mean. Okay. But I can certainly hope. I can dream. I can believe. Oof. I did it. I got the skill point. 4 centipedes later and I wouldn't have gotten it. Oh my god. Okay, there. See? I know how to play video games. I've played video games at least once or twice before, I think. Okay. Man, that's rough. Now the glitch of the music still playing is just kind of there. Whatever. Okay. Now, we have about a couple minutes left in the stream, so rather than going towards the next planet, what I'm gonna do is, because we got the thing that we were looking for here, we're gonna go ahead and bring the prize back to Skid's agent. And that will probably be the last thing we do tonight. Because I can't think of anything else that we have to do. I can't think of anything else that we can do right now. I mean, nah, yeah, there's nothing else we really can do at this precise moment. So it doesn't really matter. It's okay. I'll be fine. I need water, but I don't feel like getting up and getting it, so I might just deal with it for a minute. Okay. Okay, let's get in here. Now we go back to Skate's agent, get a new cutscene, and get a thing for our efforts.
Fantastic! You got it! Great work, kid.
So, are you gonna represent me?
You bet, kid. And as a signing bonus, I've got...
Oh, so there was something in the subtitles that he didn't say.
Cool helmet.
That is a sonic summoner. It is used to attract sand mice.
Right, and it's all yours. Well, I'm off to finalize the paperwork. I'll have my people call your people.
Do you have people?
I don't believe he does.
Sonic Summoner allows you to interact with the mysterious and intelligent sand mice species. Despite their innocent appearance, sand mice are very effective and aggressive hunters. Simply equip the Sonic Summoner when you are near a sand mouse house, and a mouse will emerge to greet you. If the mouse likes you, it may offer a bit of high-caliber tactical assistance.
I mean, it's not like they can't not like... It's not like they can not like you. But anyways, here it is. It's your little buddy. Every time you see one of these antenna things, it's just a little sand mice comes out for free. And here's a place where we can test him out. Ow. Yeah, he just attacks for you. And he will attack for a decent amount of time. Not forever. He will eventually go away. But, you know, it's just free help. And I don't believe there's any other Ratchet Clank game that actually does this. As in give you a gadget, like an optional gadget that gives you a body, but they do introduce Mr. Zircon, and they are obsessed with Mr. Zircon in the later games when they've introduced him. I don't know why they like him so much. But anyways, there's the sandmines in action. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's fun. But it's like aiming AI is not perfect, so you just kind of have to deal with it. Okay. Yeah, well, that was a good demonstration of the sand mouse. The sand mice. Well, I mean, there are multiple sand mice. This is a single sand mouse, and there he is. He's gone. I'll never see that one again. Because I have no reason to come back to this specific planet. We already got everything else we need in here. So, we will do just like yesterday. We will go to the new planet. I'll show you a preview of what it looks like. And then we will move on with our lives. Okay. So, Quark's HQ in planet Umbris. Survive Quark's Gauntlet. There are 2 gold bolts. I don't remember the skill points that you have to get in here. But I'm sure I'll remember eventually. What are they in? I guess I can look that up. But I'll look that up on my own time. Okay. So it's a very desolate, lonely looking planet. Which I guess kind of makes sense for what they're doing here.
Welcome to my challenge course. Now is your chance to prove yourself strong and brave, like me. Conquer it, and you'll join in my fight against evil.
Haven't we done enough already?
What? I can't hear you.
I said, haven't we done?
Sorry, still having trouble. Tell me later.
Later? We might be dead by then.
What?
All right, Clank, let's get going.
Well, I guess the taunter also works as a megaphone, which makes sense. Anyway, this is what the planet looks like. See particle effects flying in the distance. That's war. More or less, that's war that you're looking at here. That is Quark's HQ. It's quite... You know, considering Quark is supposed to be a galactic hero, his headquarters is quite villainous looking. We got barbed wire and everything. But okay. Well, whatever. Anyways, any new weapons here before I leave? No, actually, just a Glow of Doom still. I can buy that, but I don't know if I will yet. Actually, sure, why not? Let's go ahead and buy it. And we'll use it next time. And, fuck, I guess I can... Nah, we'll show you guys how it works later. Okay, well, that's gonna be it for Ratchet and Clank today. Gonna go ahead and put that over here. Save over that, because we just bought a weapon, and I don't think it saved that. And now we can go ahead and this is a video game. Yes. Okay. Great. I'm gonna leave that there just so that it doesn't like go into the demo section. But we are going to go ahead and go back to our other screen over here. And great, that was fun. Well, I mean, now I don't know what else I really want to do tonight. Hold on, let me adjust my my camera so it's actually looking at me. Okay. Go ahead and just close that. Close PCSX2 because we don't really need that anymore. And might as well close the controller thing that I have as well. So I'm not using that. I'm gonna be using that anymore. Okay. Let's see. Put the browser over here. So that is the reference that I was using. This is the Ratchet and Clank wiki. Of course, every big major franchise has a wiki, naturally, as you would expect. But I don't know if what... Do I really want to do like a little bit of... Nah, I feel like Backloggery should have their own streams. I shouldn't make progress on Backloggery when I don't tell people about it. I feel like that's wrong. So what instead we're gonna do is I just don't know. Just go to Google Maps again. Let me see. Actually, before I get too ahead of myself here, let me open a new private window, and that I can go ahead and just do the thing that I want to do. Maps. I'm gonna go right here, and let's like zoom out and look at the world. Okay, so I'm gonna change this so it's not looking at that anymore. I'm gonna do that one, and there we are. This is an incognito window, so no damning information will be shown. Ideally, hopefully. We're back in Google Maps. So today we explored planet Eudora. I don't know if planet Eudora is based on any actual locations, and I guess we can look that up on the wiki real quick. Logging site. Eudora is planet Ratchet in the Solana galaxy, and Ratchet Clank is a forest planet with large tree covers, blah 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 blah. I don't know why, but I feel like the idea of a lot of trees and woods and forests and stuff reminds me a lot of... actually, I'm gonna... hold on 1 second. I'm going to stop the recording. We're still streaming, but I don't need this part of the stream. I feel like the Google Maps section of the stream is fine to just live without. I just need the gameplay part of it. Okay. But anyways, yeah, so anytime I think of like a forest or an area like this, I kind of immediately think towards like like maybe Canada actually? A little bit, yeah, it's a little bit more Canada than United States when I think of like a forest. I don't know. I guess Canada does in fact have a lot of forests. But what would be the most forested part of Canada? Probably the east. Like around the Ottawa. Well, here's a provincial park. Here's a wildlife reserve. Yeah, there's a lot of wildlife reserves and stuff. Here's a provincial park. Whereas I'm not seeing... okay, there is a national park here. Jasper National. Let's see. Can we explore these areas? Let's explore those areas. Oh, it just kind of reminds me of Firewatch now. But I'm aware that Firewatch happens in Actually, does it? Does Firewatch take place in California? It might. It probably does, actually. Or maybe it takes place in Yellowstone. Where is No, Yellowstone is like... Yellowstone is over here. Yeah, here's Yellowstone. Yeah, fuck. Whatever, let's go to Yellowstone. Okay. There's Yellowstone. Wow, that's very yellow. Is that why they call it Yellowstone? Because they have yellow stones? I didn't know it was so literal. Okay. Well, wow. That's deforestation. That's not good. But I guess it's also fitting for what we were looking at earlier. Maybe somewhere in Midwest or West. Yeah, it looks Midwestern-ish. Firewatch. I guess we can look that up. Hold on a second. Give me like a quick second. I gotta look something up. Okay. Firewatch game location. Okay. Wyoming. Wyoming is where Firewatch is set. So I guess it's in Yellowstone is in Wyoming. Or at least most of Yellowstone is in Wyoming. So yeah, indeed. The Wind River Reservation, that's something else. So yeah, I was right. Yellowstone or Bridgeter. Maybe it's a Bridgeter National Park Forest. I don't know. Actually, that does kind of look... That picture that they showed me right there does kind of look like it. Hold on. Let's see. Hello, Mr. Man. What's your name? Rusia? His name is Rusia. I wonder if he's Russian. Okay. Hello, That is a nice view. Look at that. Look at that lake. Look at those mountains. Look at that, the clouds. That's a nice looking forest. But I guess maybe we should come here when we're doing it. Well, I mean, we will encounter forests in our video games quite often. So I feel like it's probably fine to, look at this right now. Look at that. Look at the water. Look at the shallow water with all the rocks. It looks quite nice. I would like to visit a national park one day. I don't think I have ever been to a national park, you know, like a national reserve like this. Don't know. What's this? This is this person or this institution. I don't. More Ching Chang. This is what that is. Well, this guy. That's what that is. Or maybe it's this guy. I don't know. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people in this natural reserve location. Let's see what else we got over here. So let's go to this place. Well, yeah, it's just an extension of the previous location. A bit of sand. Maybe we'll even find a couple of animals here and there. I don't know. Maybe it is possible. Okay. But let's go back to Yellowstone. Okay. Just a random area. Look at that cliff. Yeah, this is definite. Yeah, this is giving me some major Firewatch vibes right here. This cliff with that forest. I would imagine that oh, look at that waterfall. I've never seen a waterfall. Hold on, let's see if we can get over there. Maybe a little bit closer, like that. No, that's too far. Hold on. I want to see the waterfall. Let me see. Damn it. Okay, yeah, the developers definitely went there and took a bunch of pictures just to... I'm not sure they went to a specific location within Yellowstone and then just tried to remodel that into Firewatch. But they definitely came here, took pictures, and tried to just create it to be as accurate as possible to the Yellowstone place. Okay, that's a big hand. That's a very big hand, my guy. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyways, besides the hand. Here's some canyons. This looks very pretty. Very, very pretty. Again, I really want to go to that waterfall, but it's gonna be hard. What's that red spot down there? Is that part of the camera, or is it... Did a murder happen in Yellowstone that day? Jesus. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be too out of place when we're talking about Firewatch. I guess that's a little bit of a spoiler, but not really. It is a mysterious looking game. Okay, what's over here? We got some more canyons. Look at that wide open field. I can just imagine the buffaloes running around. In fact, let's see, can we find a buffalo? Let's look for a buffalo. I think there's buffaloes in Wyoming, right? Are there buffaloes? Are there buffaloes? Wyoming buffaloes. But there's a city called Buffalo, Wyoming. I would imagine that there are buffaloes in Buffalo, Wyoming. Let's go to Buffalo, Wyoming. Where's Buffalo, Wyoming? Let's see. Hewlett, Devil's Tower, Gillette, Buffalo. There's Buffalo. Let's look for buffaloes in Buffalo, Wyoming. I want to see a buffalo. Man, there's no buffalo. That's a swimming pool. That's a quality. Oh, I mean, that's kind of a buffalo. A buffalo. Come as guests, leave as friends. American owned, now hiring. Great. But I don't want to picture a cartoon of a buffalo. I want a buffalo. Man, I actually had a buffalo burger the other day. It was great. I mean, I can't... It feels kind of wrong to say that I love buffaloes and immediately follow that up with I also like buffalo meat. I feel like that's kind of mean, but okay, what the fuck? Hello? This... Why did you take a picture of, like, the inside of an office? Huh? I feel like... Are we trespassing? Am I going to... Hold on, I'm getting out of here. I don't want to be there anymore. I feel like I'm going to go to jail. What the fuck is that? What? That's... I heard you like tires, so we put tires on your tires so you can tire while you tire. That's a lot of tires. What is this thing? What does it carry? What does it do? Is that a crane? Is that a seat? What the crap is this thing? You find so many weird things when you go to Google Maps. But okay. Where does the road start? I mean, I see the yellow line, but I can imagine so many people just kind of driving off in the distance over here. What the fuck? Look at that. There needs to be a clear sidewalk. Otherwise, people are just gonna get run over. I mean, I know that this town is called Buffalo, and buffaloes just kind of like to run wherever, but I don't think that's what you were supposed to do. Oi. Oi, that's not good. Alright, whatever. No buffaloes here. Let's look at a different area in Buffalo, Wyoming. Maybe here in the natural reserves we'll find a buffalo. Is there a buffalo over here? I want to see a buffalo. Okay. That's just a tree. Okay. Nope, nothing over there. No buffalo, no animals in general. You know, despite the fact that there are supposed to be a lot of animals out in the wild, you very rarely see them. I guess it's probably because they're running away from humans. Which, it's understandable. But, let's see. This here is a... Wow, that's rocky up here. Okay. But I imagine no buffaloes are gonna come up this high. There's another spot I could go to. Around here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe more like up here. There's gotta be at least one person in the entirety of Buffalo, Wyoming that has taken a picture of a buffalo and uploaded it to Google Maps. I refuse to believe there isn't. I'll feel very disappointed if that's the case. Okay, this is a lot more mountain than it is forest. Huh. Blacktooth Mountain. I guess I kinda get it. Guess those hills do look kinda black. And like tooth. Maybe? I don't know. Point is, it's cold. Look at that snow. Or is that sand? Nah, that's probably snow. I would imagine it's snow. August 2020. Maybe it's not snow. Maybe it is sand. I don't feel like it snows in August, but then again, this is Wyoming. They're definitely pretty... Well, I mean, not that far up north, but kind of up north-ish. Alright. Anyways, let's go over here to this, like, more forested area. Okay, there's gotta be a buffalo. Look at this. This is just screaming for there to be a buffalo. Come on. Is that a buffalo? No, that's just a rock. Okay. I don't know why exactly we're looking. I don't remember how I got into this train of thought of like desperately looking for a buffalo. But I'm determined. I am invested in the hunt. We might find horses around here. This is a what was that? That's probably a horse, but it's kind of hard to see. I don't know how well buffaloes and horses get along with each other. I'd imagine not very. Then I don't know how aggressive buffaloes actually are. I mean, obviously I know they can be very dangerous because they're huge freaking animals and they they have horns and all of that. But are they actually aggressive, or territorial or at least defensive. I mean, they're for sure they gotta be like defensive, but I don't know if they're like aggressive. I don't know if a buffalo will see you, and instead of running away from you, will actually come charging towards you. Let's find out. Are buffaloes dangerous? Yes, they are considered one of the most dangerous mammals in Africa. But the American buffalo probably is different, right? Old and grumpy bulls tend to charge unrepentantly for no apparent reason. Buffaloes are considered one of the most dangerous animals in Africa, and the animal that hunters are most wary of. In addition to charging on animals such as their eternal enemy, the lion, the buffalo can also attack humans. This American buffalo is dangerous. Specify that. Bisons. Well, I mean, are bisons just a subgenre of buffaloes? Maybe. Bisons are among the most dangerous animals encountered by visitors to the various North American national parks and will attack humans if provoked. They appear slow because of their lethargic movements, but can easily outrun humans. Bisons have observed running as fast as 65 kilometers an hour, 40 miles an hour, for 8 kilometers. That's pretty dangerous, but okay. The African buffalo or the American bison? Wait. Oh, so they're actually supposed to be bisons, not buffaloes. Huh? I thought they were just... I thought they were different... Wait, hold on. What? No, give me a second. Hey, I just want to find out about bisons and buffaloes. The iconic song of the American West, home of the range, got a key detail wrong. Buffalo never roamed the region, but bison still do. Isn't time you learned why are bison and buffalo the same? The terms are often used interchangeably. Buffaloes and bisons are distinct animals. Old World true buffaloes, Cape buffalo and water buffalo, are native to Africa and Asia. Bisons are found in North America and Europe. Both bisons and buffaloes are in the Bovidae family, but the two are not closely related. How did the names get so mixed up? Historians believe that early European explorers are to blame, though the details are a bit murky. According to the National Park Service, it's possible it stemmed from the French word beef, meaning beef. Other posts posit the bison hides resembled buff coats, commonly worn by military men at the time, inspiring the name. Whatever the case, the misnomer stuck. Okay, so what you're telling me? Is that they named this town wrong? They named this. This should be Bison, Wyoming, not Buffalo, Wyoming. Does that mean buffalo sauce should actually be called bison sauce? Does that mean I ate bison last week and not buffalo? What if I did eat buffalo and it was actually just like an African buffalo or like an Asian buffalo? I am so confused. Alright. Well, you learn something new every day. Buffaloes are not bisons. Don't confuse them. We have bisons in America, not buffaloes. Okay. I don't buy it. I'm gonna go touch one. I've been cheated and lied to, yes. We've been tricked, we've been backstabbed, and we've been, quite possibly, bamboozled. Okay, well, nonetheless, I'm still gonna look for a bison. I wanna see one. And like, not from a picture on Google, I wanna see one out in the wild. Is that a bison? That kind of, hold on a second. Is that a bison? Oh, are those rocks or are those bisons? Hold on, it's kind of hard to tell. Nah, wait, those are rocks. Never mind. Okay. Well, no bisons here. Well, I guess we can just look for some other place there in the Wyoming. Lady, your face got cut off. How are you alive? Yeah, but you do have a Pac-Man thing. That's nice. Where did you get that? I want that. It looks. Look at that coat. I want that coat. Okay. Anyways, all right. What is this? You should have taken the picture like over here so we could actually read what that says. Unless there's another. Oh wait, there is another one. 1,000 years ago, Colby site, Dr. George Friesen uncovers Clovis projectile points at a mammoth kill site east of Warland dating back almost 12,000 years. Right. I don't know what I just read it. But no bisons over there. Check down here. This looks like a bisonish place. Well, I mean, there's a dam, but I don't know. Then I guess I would imagine bisons don't really hang out by any place that has like human civilization too much. Well, let's see. No bisons here. I mean, I'm sure I could find a bison if I go to like a zoo, but that's too easy. That's the easy way out. We're not cowards. Don't make that face, ma'am. That looks weird. Alright, whatever. Okay, buffaloes, I mean bisons. Anywhere? No. That is vast though. Look at that landscape. Look at those lakes just kind of floating in mid-air. Okay. There are probably a couple of bisons over there. Probably. But doesn't really help me if I can't really see them. Let's try over here. No, we've already been to this one. Maybe Montana. Maybe Montana will give me the bison I'm looking for. On. Well, that's a dam. It's some kind of Yellowstone Dam visitor center. Okay. This is an old. Anyway, it's not an old picture. It's just an old camera taking this picture. Okay. Let's try. Yeah, let's just try closer to Yellowstone. I think that's gonna be our best bet. I just want to see. Even if it's not a bison, I just want to see an animal. Well, I mean, okay. Ask and you shall receive. Cute dog. I like your dog, sir. But I'm looking for a bison. Not a dog. Then again, I would imagine people, if they see a bison, they would kind of not be too close to it. Because, you know, it's dangerous. But still want a bison, man. Okay. No, that's definitely snow. Okay, so it does snow over here, even in like, well, I mean, okay, October. That is definitely a much warmer season. It's just over here. Is this a city? No, this is just a place. What the? That doesn't. Is this a structure? Like, is this some kind of balloon directly below the camera? I feel like this is just edited in. I don't think that's real. But anyways, any bisons down there? I don't think so. There's a little. But okay, hold on. Little lake. Maybe I'll go and drink a little bit of water. Possibly. No. Okay. How do they find these? Okay, that's a house. So I imagine bisons wouldn't be too close to here because they'd be scared of the house. But maybe not. No, there's not. Okay, so this is like an area. Like, it's not really a town. It's just, but it does have human, like. Yeah, okay, no, there is a little bit of a town over here. Okay. Well. Never mind. Probably won't see a bison in this area. I've never seen a bear either. And I've only seen a couple of deer in my life, and most of them have been dead. So it doesn't really work out for me. Over here? Maybe? There's a farm. Those rocks, or like, what's going on here? I don't know. Okay, we're almost reaching the half-hour point, so if I can't find a bison, in the next like 2 minutes. And I guess I'm just gonna have to give it up for now. We'll look for a bison later. Hollow top mountain. Okay, you got my name on it. If you don't have a bison, that's it. That's the end of my bison search. They made a mountain for me just to disappoint me. Hey, dude, you camping? What is that? Is that just a stick or something? For what? Scaling? Exploring? Keeping yourself together? Who knows? Here's Waterloo. But we're not looking for Waterloo. We're looking for bisons. Yeah, I wonder where these guys are from. Who knows? Alright. There's a little bit of a difference here between this guy's house looking kind of nice actually with the well painted wood and the ceiling and all that, and then this guy's just being made of like regular logs. There's a little bit of a difference here. But okay. That's fine, I guess. No bisons here. Let's try like down here maybe? Alright. No bisons. There's a truck. Oh, one more. I will do one more, and if... What is that? It's a rock. I keep confusing bisons for rocks. It stopped doing that. Okay. I want to be a little bit picky for this one. Over here. If I don't see a bison... Nope. I don't think we're going to see a bison. Maybe over there there would still be a bison. But I don't see them. Man! I'm disappointed. I wanted to see a bison. Just like roaming around. Okay, whatever. No bison today, guys. Sorry. No bisons or buffaloes, for that matter. Well, we tried. We will have to just do with a regular picture of a bison. Normally I wouldn't stop until I found a bison. I mean, I would probably continue if I wasn't live streaming, but I don't want the stream to go on forever. So yeah, let's just look for random pictures of a bison. Look at that. That's what they look like. They are big. It's kind of hard to tell how big they are from a picture, but they are massive creatures. Do not be fooled by the pictures. Okay. Oh, there's a different woods bison and a plains bison. Bulls average 1,800 pounds, whereas this one's average 1,600 pounds. Taller with a square hump, stockier with a rounded hump, darker in color. KB does not form distinct boundary behind the shoulder. Yeah, they do have a bit of a... Yeah, they have a bit of a cape. The bisons do. Long straight hairs sloping down from the forehead. Whereas this ones are like frizzy hair. There are no chap hair on the forelegs, whereas these ones do. And smaller, more pointed beard. So they have a distinct look to them. But there is a difference between a woods bison and a plains bison. We looked in the plains and we looked in the woods and we did not find any of the bison, so I'm disappointed. Nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you, if you are at work, hope you're doing fine at work. And if you're back to school, hope everything has been going well at school. Well, you know, it's being college, or I don't expect anyone that's high school or earlier to be watching me, but maybe a couple of college students might be watching me. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next week then. Don't really intend on streaming this weekend because obviously work. That's just what that's just what it is. But yeah, we'll be hopefully back next week with some more Ratchet and Clank, and maybe backloggery, maybe not. I don't know. I have to decide. And hit me out. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make sure to let as many people. Well, I mean, not really. I'll just let the people that usually show up on my streams know when I'm doing a live stream, which is Twitter and Facebook, a little bit. You know, Whatever. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good rest of your day, rest of your night, rest of your weekend, and all of that good stuff. See you guys then. Bye bye.